Nigeria, so also did the social system. By 1960, most settlements in Nigeria could very easily be separated into clearly distinct social, cultural, and ethnic groups. The nation's founding fathers, aware of the changes, pursued the growth of a society with structures for balance in spite of the multiplicity of ethnic groups.
I dare say that our founding fathers, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Sedano of Sokoto, Bafemi Awolowo, I think they were more sensitive to our diversity, which they finally negotiated so that our diversity becomes a source of strength and a source of positive to move us forward as a nation, rather than a source of weakness and a source of tension and so on.
For instance, people from the southern part do come to the northern part, and people from the northern part used to go to the southern part and feel at home as Nigerians. And when we got independent, it made it stronger in a way of establishing unity among our people. Wherever you find yourself living as a Nigerian, there is no discrimination. No discrimination whatsoever. So whether you are an indigent or non-indigent, as a Nigerian, you feel at home wherever you find yourself.
But ethnicity was certain to lead to alliances and coalitions. They manifested at the time in the emergence of political parties with regional outlook and created undue rivalry for the control of government activities. With over 500 ethnic nationalities already existing in the period under review, a federal system of government was established to help create balance and foster unity amongst Nigeria's diverse population. But that political arrangement barely helped check rising tensions, which unfortunately culminated in the Civil War of 1967 and 1970. Ethnic politics, a negation of the principles which Nigeria aspired for in the immediate aftermath of independence, was at the core of the conflict. Years down the line, and Nigerians are still faced with the same questions bordering ethnic politics, sectionalism, and imperatives for inclusiveness in governance.
Asking these questions is a part of life, because you have to ask yourself, I have to ask myself, do I find fulfillment in my life as a priest? What the priesthood is now, is it what I bargained for? People who are married have to ask themselves the questions all the time. Did I marry the right woman? Did I marry the right man? Moments of flashes of happiness, flashes of sorrow. But on the whole, this conversation is very important because it's an endless search. The question is, how is it that after over 50 years, Nigeria has not been able to attain an equilibrium that can enable us to shift this way and that way, but still remain sufficiently stable?
Politics drives the economy and drives everything else. It's all about competition for the control of power at the center, by a political party or by a section of the country, and so on and so forth. So it naturally breeds tension because those who are not in power feel disenfranchised, and those who have been in power have not shown the sufficient sort of breadth of leadership to say, I am president or I'm minister or whatever it is for the whole country.
Perhaps there's no one clear-cut and definite answer, but several. One fundamental thread links all of these answers, and that is the undeniable need for Nigeria's continued unity.
The issue of national integration is not a one-off affair. It's a process. It's part of the process of nation building. And it has been on since Nigeria came into being. Along the way, we have had a lot of challenges. There have been a lot of bumps. But at each of the points, points, we have crossed the Rubicon, and this country has come out stronger.
The process of nation building as a journey is one that recognizes the defects of the past and makes right the wrongs. In the context of social integration, most Nigerians are not blind to the fact that ethnicity can indeed be cooperative, embracing and positive. A state like Sokoto, in the most northwesternly part of Nigeria, displays appreciable inclination towards social integration. Despite the city's religious and historical background, it is one of the fastest growing cosmopolitan states in the northern axis. It is quite common to find people from other ethnic groups and faith in these parts of the country. Though not their ancestral home, they feel comfortable sharing some of the values from home.
We have really integrated so much with the host community, the resident community, other communities, other ethnic nationalities. We cooperate very well, and we have single association that takes care of all other ethnic groups that are living in Sokoto. Sultan is the father of Ndibo, which we awarded him, we accorded him that respect by giving him an award that as a father of Ndibo in Sokoto, because of the way he has been handling the affairs of Ndibo and other ethnic groups here in Sokoto. So we have really integrated so much with the host community here.
For these settlers, the clamor for secession by any group from the Nigerian Federation is not necessary.
Oh, of course, we are better united than going our different ways. And God has made it so that we should be one indivisible country.
Still, most settlers residing in states outside of theirs are not oblivious of rising ethnic tensions in some parts of the country. The dangers, as many now say, is that what affects one part of the country is likely to affect all.
I don't see anything difference. We don't see anything difference between an Auchi person and we say stranger. We don't have strangers. Everybody in Auchi resident is an Auchi person. You ask for land, we give you land. If this were implicated into the protocol of ethical and moral servitude in this country, I don't see where with anything is coming from.
Nigerians should stop thinking that we are the only ones who have had to make an effort to keep together. We are not the only ones. Practically every country that is as big as Nigeria and as diversified as Nigeria has had to make serious effort to keep together, to work together, and to build a nation. And I think the operative word here is building. You have to build a nation, and building requires effort, dogged effort, patience. We can say the same of whether the United States of America, or even Russia, or China, or India. All these big countries, they have to make effort to stay together and to work together.
Every member who professes a religion, every member from any region who speaks any language, we have the same problems as human beings. We have the same needs as human beings. We use the same roads, the same hospitals and everything. Now, if it advances as a nation, we are the beneficiaries, not a particular person, not a particular tribe, not a particular religion.
Staying together is a growing concern and the aspirations of Nigeria's many peoples. The different groups that make up Africa's most populous nation have come a long way. The country's indivisibility has always been the most viable option on the table for dialogue no matter how dark the situation.
Nations are held together by institutions, certain institutions, and those institutions, some of them are tangible, some of them are not that tangible. For example, in the United States of America, people are held together by the sense of a constitution. In Britain, maybe the Queen to some extent, because they have no constitution. The question you ask about Nigeria is, what is the symbolic gesture that makes you feel that you are a Nigerian?
In search of the solutions for these challenges, what is your responsibility as a citizen, and what is mine? What is the responsibility of the leader? And the leader, by the leader, I don't mean me, just the president, but leader at every level. And what is mine as a follower? And also me too as a leader, either as a leader of my household, or as a leader of an agency, or as a leader at the school system, or as a leader at the market square, or as a leader, different levels of leadership. So, what kind of society are we looking at?
I think if things have been done correctly, all what is surfacing now wouldn't have, and because there's a policy failure, all along the line, that did not see the need to create institutions that people can believe in, institutions that can be a guidance to whatever I do, based on the rule of law. And if they have been in place, we will not be having most of the problem we are having.
The responsibility of leadership is to create a horizon of possibilities where young people can extend and expand the frontiers of their energy. A lot of Nigerians are not looking for government jobs. In any case, there's nowhere in the world where a federal government employs 5 or 10% of its citizens. It's not possible.
Nigerians are looking for equity. Do to others the way you treat others, the way you treat yourself. If there is anything that is difficult for Nigerian leaders to meet together and sort it out without resorting to all this discord we are having now.
Patriotism and love for the fatherland is buoyed by citizens' rights, civic obligations, and fundamentally by good governance. Building institutions to boost values that promote merit and encourage equity are critical components of a diverse nation like Nigeria. Unity may be a tough call, but it is Nigeria's destiny to achieve greatness as one united people.
Our diversity is our strength. We shouldn't encourage hate speeches. We should work with government, both at the federal level, to the state level, and even to the local level. We should realize that the future of this country lies in the hands of our youth. We should cater for them. They are the most active demography of the population. We shouldn't expose them to so many sensitive issues. We should try and cover our youth in various homes, and we should, above all, continue to pray for Nigeria.
But it takes vision, it takes courage, and it takes strong leadership that sees the future, visionary leadership that sees the future and said, that's where we're going to go. That's where I'm going to take my people. And if you look around the world, there are examples of visionary leadership, selfless leadership. The only satisfaction is that you are leading your people and leading them well.
My words of advice is to make an appeal to all Nigerians. Whatever merit you have, whatever good education you have to give your contribution for the development of Nigeria. Anybody who merits anything should be given the opportunity to help in whatever way possible. By so doing, then Nigeria will ensure peaceful coexistence.
Whether from the north, south, east or west, the average Nigerian rationalizes for self-actualization like any forward-thinking citizen of the world. It breaks the barrier of language and culture and blurs the thinly veiled lines of ethnicity to form a bond that glues a peaceful and prosperous community.
Nigeria dai ƙasa ce wanda Allah ya shirya sa ta masaniyansa. Wato muna da Hausa, muna da Igbo, muna da Yoruba, wannan dai su ne manyan abin nan yare da muke da su. Kuma ina ganin cewa an muka haɗa kai muka zauna lafiya zai fi mana. Saboda Allah ne wannan shirin ba mutum ba ne. Kuma da yardan Allah in muka yi haka za mu fi cin gaba. So ina ndo to aibo Igbo because mo anu won boko onye Igbo by virtue of na amụma ebe a ka anyị tinyekọta isi anyị ọnụ ka anyị bili n'udo ọ nwere ebe eji nsogbu eje nọ na ike nke Chukwu ka o ji wee kee anyị otu ahụ ka onye Hausa ka onye Igbo ka onye Yoruba si anyị ka anyị bili n'udo so and enwe m olileanya na anyị tinye njikọta ọnụ together that Nigeria ga-abụ obodo ọma.
Yes. One day as I did dab they go. Now I see my neighbor on top electric pole. Don't be hammer you hold so.
Before. So
climb every day. Come on electric bill. You not gree pay.
Waiting concern you for there. I beg you. Come over here.
Okay, oh. I don't talk my own. As I dab reach house. Yeah! Fire! Fire! My brand new flat screen.
Hold up. Waiting concern you for there. I beg you. Come over here.
Government property, now my property. If you don't come down now, I go report.
Don't be only report. Now report card.
Dab. Yes.
Today's growing trend is the beard. This facial hairstyle is common amongst the youth and the middle age all over the world. What is fashionable about the beard?
It's just a personal thing. As you grow up, you continue to find those things that make you look the way you want. Maybe you're copying somebody's your role model, you just want to be like the person. It's just a personal thing. And I'm somebody who don't like shaving. I don't like going to the barbing salon always. So this is the easier way I can stay out going to the barbing salon.
I just woke up one day, just changed my attitude of keeping beards, and I love it.
From the part I come from, we keep beards. So I don't know. Since I'm a fashion designer, I don't have anything to do with fall, so I believe keeping beards is just a lifestyle. It's just a design. It's a thing I like.
Facial hair gives the men the opportunity to express their looks of whom they are and how they want to be perceived by others. This fashion has been a trend for years. Now, see this one. Check the other one out. Beards come in different shapes and lengths. It can depend on one's choice to suit his looks. These days, lovers of fashion and styles are now spotted with different shapes such as the full beards, stripe, goatee, round look, as the list is endless. No wonder that beards remain fashionable for men, inasmuch as it is well cared for by the wearer.
Men are always, yeah, I've met few of my friends who have actually told me, oh, I want to grow beards because that's the in thing now, and they feel it's the new swag. So basically, I think I like guys with beards, but please shave it according to, in a way that will approach you.
I keep beards because one, I've loved keeping beards right from childhood. If I see people that have their beards, how they carve it, keep it clean, I always admire them. Secondly, at least if you can keep it clean, shave it properly, dress it well, it makes you appear neat and decent. Secondly, it gives you a little grade in aging. When people look at you, kind of, at least you are matured.
If the person shaves the beard well, then it's fine. But if it's very...
This is the network service of the NTA. We now join our outside broadcast crew for a live telecast.
And scream like you really love your school. I'd like to specially recognize here Holy Land International Academy. Yes. Okay, that was very loud. I don't know if the next school will be better. I would like to also recognize here St. Luke Nursery and Primary School. Put your hands together. Clap for them, please, St. Luke. Okay. I'd like to also recognize Juneberry's Secondary School. Put your hands together for yourselves. Yes, they're over here. All right, and also Prudential International School. What did he say? Say it again. You are here to make a difference. Put your hands together for them. That's a unique way of screaming. I would like to recognize JFK International Schools. Okay, put your hands together for them. Una nearly pursue the DJ. All right, Kings of Kings Academy. Yeah, thank you very much. And also from the IDP Children's Camp Maraba. Please a round of applause for yourselves. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we're going to have a special performance by the IDP Children's here. They are being sponsored by IGMA Foundation Maraba. Please a round of applause for them as they come up to perform. They're coming up. Please put your hands together for the IDP Children's Camp Maraba. They are coming up to do the baggy dance. just watching, put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. This is wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for them. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up stage to entertain us next is a man who is good on the mic and exceptional with words. He is a spoken word artist. Help me make welcome one of the very best, Omar Awe. Please, a round of applause for him as he comes off stage.
lára jìsá ọmọ ẹ̀kúrẹ́ mọ̀ sí oyè ọmọ agbẹ́lẹ̀mọdò omi mu ẹ̀kúrẹ́ lómi méje ọ̀pẹ̀jẹ̀jì lálẹ́ àwọn fọ̀làsán kan má sọ̀rọ̀ làlá bá domi lóye ọmọ òkú mọ́ olóye tẹ̀rẹ̀ níkù ọmọ òkú mọ́ olóye ọ̀rìgbẹ́ òye ẹ̀bá gbẹ́ kí mẹ̀bá ti ṣẹja omi lúlẹ̀ rẹ̀ mu sí gbẹ́ ẹ̀rọ mo gbogbo ẹja alamusere mi sí gọ́gọ́ agbọ́n yẹn ọmọ ìyá aláyé ọlọ́gẹ̀dẹ̀ dé ọmọ ìjẹsà òṣèré onílé obì ọmọ ẹlẹ́ni àtẹ̀ẹ̀ká ọmọ ẹlẹ́ni ẹwẹ́lẹ́ mo dé láti gbórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lárugẹ. I'm Naija. I'm original. I'm Abia. Baba Gode, personal person. I'm Umaya, clothed with honor and equity. I'm proudly made in Aba. I'm Naija. I'm original. I'm Adamawa, the land of beauty. I'm Yola, the beautiful cattle rearer. I'm the most beautiful landscape. You can call me Fulani, the great sukkah. I'm Naija. I'm original. I'm Akwa Ibom, the land of promise, destined for greatness. I'm Uyo, enriched with beauty and splendor. I'm a rainbow. I'm a colored, flamboyant maiden. I'm Naija. I'm original. I'm Anambra, the light of all nations. I'm Oka, the stars of all smiths. I'm a flying eagle. I have no equal. I'm Naija. I'm original. I'm Bauchi, the pearl of tourism, a captivating world of enchanting beauty, colorful culture, fascinating wildlife, magnificent mountains. I'm the home of peace and hospitality. I'm Naija. I'm original. I'm Bayelsa, the glory of all land, the Oliobiri well that flows with oil and honor. I'm Yenagoa, Mr. Possibility, full of greatness and natural resources. I'm a gold medalist. I'm a world champion. I'm the past, the present, and the future of my continent. I'm the giant of Africa. I'm Naija. I'm original. I'm Benue, the food basket of the world, the fertile land of a lovely people. The Makurdi, I'm Makurdi, the gracious gem, a happy people, ever entertaining thief with a dancing waist, joyous Igede, indomitable Idoma. I'm the land of total satisfaction and endless happiness. I'm Naija. I'm original. Olatunde is my name, and I'm the product of the drop of the liquid of Awe. On my way, you call me the Alagbede Oro that daily beats stanzas into forms. I'm the cuckoo prepared lyrical delicacy, making use of metaphor as my spicing ginger, irony as seasoning salt, and euphemism as curry. I'm the one blessed by the Eledumare with the right words to change the world. I'm the one here celebrating my fatherland and saying, Happy Independence, Nigeria. God bless Nigeria, beautiful people.
Thank you very much, Omawe. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Once more, a round of applause for Omawe. Put your hands together for him. I'd like to specially thank Mr. Umar Aruma for making our time to be here with us today. God bless you for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my brother and friend, one man who is always on the mic with me, and in no time he'll be joining me on stage. But for now, we're moving straight to the next item on the program, which is the quiz competition. And I would like to invite a representative from the National Council for Arts and Culture to come up and handle this very special segment.
Clouds got gray on the walls and the season's just beginning. So like the clouds got gray. Pouring out my blessings. Let me at them. I understand, I know. So I embrace it then. In the rain, for my feet to grow. And the prayer, every seed I sow. Lord of the harvest moon, I'm making back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, and you see, the harvest is ready. The Lord of the harvest won't be sold. It's green for me. It's green for me.
All right, DJ, hold on. While we're getting set for the quiz, I would like to specially recognize here one of the school I omitted initially, Royal Rainbow International School. Please, a round of applause for yourselves. Can we hear that one more time? Let's go. Okay, I think we have a winner already. Once more, a round of applause for yourselves. Thank you very much.
Are we set? I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a winged flag. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a winged flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back. Born to a throne, stronger than Rome, violent prone, for people's own.
Distinguished guests, our dear children here present, the segment we have now is the quiz. And there are 5 schools that are participating in this quiz competition. 5 schools. So if I call the name of your school, whoever the representative for that school is, you step forward. We just have one person for each school, and we have 5 schools. So I'll call the names of the schools, and as I call you, you quickly step forward and take your seat. But before I do that, I would like to give you the rules for the quiz competition. There are 30 seconds to answer each question. And you have 5 marks for each question answered. There is no bonus questions, no communication with the handlers. If you have any question, you just raise your hands up. Then if you need any clarification, you also raise your hands up. We will also not entertain answers from the audience. Any school that is helped by the audience will disqualify that mark. So please, we need absolute silence. Now we need the representative of Royal Rainbow International School. One person. Royal Rainbow International School. Please, as she steps forward, can we clap for her? Please take your seat here. Okay.
So it's Laliat Adeleke.
Okay, for Royal Rainbow International School, Lugbe, we have Alonge Mofi. She's already seated. The others, you join and clap now. It's not one man business. Please, can we all clap for Alonge Mofi, please? Thank you. Then the next school is Juneberry's High School, Suleja. And the representative is Damilola Kolade. If she's there, please quickly step forward. Damilola, please. Thank you very much. The next school is Prudential International School, Gwarimpa. Antoine Adeneji is the person representing the school. Tonya should please step forward. Clap for him, please. The next school is King of Kings Academy and is represented by Chukwu Ezinne. Chukwu Ezinne. You push, you clap now. Help and encourage them. It's important. Then the last but not the least here is JFK International Academy, Lube, and is represented by Raliat Adeleke. Let's put our hands together for her, please. I also have to introduce the quiz masters, the scorers, and the timekeeper. And I think your eyes should be on the board to be sure that the correct figures are recorded for your school. Please. We have Chris Abo as the quiz master. Just raise your hand for them to see. We also have John Wakawa, quiz master. We have for the scorers, there are two persons. One person is scoring on the board. The other person is incidenting on paper. We have Jubrin Ahmed and Kemi Adeleke. Thank you. And the timekeeper is Jacob Pinda. Part of the questions we have demonstration question, and only 60 seconds is allowed. Each school will answer 3 questions from each of the segments. We have 4 segments. You are expected to answer 3 from each, and then when you come to the demonstration question, you will answer 1 and demonstrate clearly. For demonstration question, your demonstration must be very clear. Distinguished guests, my dear children, permit me now to hand over the mic to the quiz master. But before he does that, I would like Mrs. TJ Abara to bring us the questions so that you can see them before we hand them to the quiz master. That's the set of questions. So it will be handed to the quiz masters to do the needful. But please, we pray that you give us your ears, not your mouth, please. So I'll hand over to the quiz masters to continue with the process. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So the first category we have here is general knowledge. Contestants, you have 16 questions. You may choose from number 1 to number 16. In this round, you'll be answering 3 questions each. So I'll start from my far right. Royal, Mofe, your question, please. Hold on a second.
Please, there's an announcement. I'm really sorry for this. Prudential International School said they changed the person who is standing in for them. So the actual person standing for Prudential International School is Emmanuel Mba. Please, can you stand up and raise your hands? Thank you very much. Quiz masters, please go ahead.
Emmanuel. So, general knowledge section, 3 questions each. You have questions 1 to 16 to choose from. You have 30 seconds for each question. Royal Rainbow School. Mofe, your question, please.
Question 13.
Question 13. Royal Rainbow International School. When is the National Independence Day in Nigeria celebrated? A, 7th April. B, 14th April. C, 1st October. D, 1st November.
C, 1st October.
C, 1st October. Correct answer. June berries.
Question 11.
Damilola.
Question 11.
Question 11. One of Nigeria's gifts. Okay, June berries. Question 11.
Testing, testing, testing. Can you use this and be louder, please, so that we can hear you?
One of Nigeria's gifts is in the area of arts. The legend Fela Kuti is one of the icons who made such impact with his music. What kind of music did he play? A, juju. B, Afrobeat. C, high life. D, pop.
C, high life.
C, high life. Wrong answer. The answer is B, Afrobeat. Prudential. Emmanuel, your question, please.
Question 5.
Question 5, general knowledge. Who was the first leader of the Nigerian labor movement? A, Hassan Sumonu. B, Peter Esele. C, Pascal Bafiao. And D, Michael Imodu. Your time starts now.
D, Michael Imodu.
D, Michael Imodu. Correct. King of Kings. Chuku. Your question, please.
Number 3.
Number 3, general knowledge. Who is the first Nigerian woman to drive a car in Nigeria? A, Ifunronye Tinubu. Silence, please. Silence in the audience. A, Ifunronye Tinubu. B, Funmilayo Ransom Kuti. C, Kudirat Abiola. D, Margaret Ekpo.
D, Margaret Ekpo.
D, Margaret Ekpo. Wrong answer. JFK International, Raliat Adeleke. Your question, please.
Question 2.
Question 2. When was the federal capital relocated from Lagos to Abuja? When was the federal capital relocated from Lagos to Abuja? A, in 2000 during the Obasanjo administration. B, in 1984 during the Buhari administration. C, in 1991 during General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida administration. And D, in 2010 during President Goodluck Jonathan administration.
D.
D, Goodluck administration 210. Wrong answer. Royal Rainbow, your second round of questions, please.
Question 14.
Question 14 for Royal Rainbow, general knowledge section. Singing the national anthem is a mark of what? A, respect for the family. B, respect for the president. D, respect for the nation. And D, respect for elders.
C. C, respect for the nation.
C, respect for the nation. Correct answer. Junberry is your question, please.
Question 1.
Question 1. The Nigerian centenary song marking 100 years of Nigeria was performed by a group of Nigerian artists. What is the title of the song? A, Standing Tall. B, One Love. C, Here We Are. D, This Land.
B.
B, One Love. Wrong answer. The answer is D, this land. Prudential, your question.
Number 8.
Question 8, general knowledge. What is the full meaning of Festac? What is the full meaning of Festac? A, World Black Festival for Arts and Culture. B, Second World Black Festival of Arts and Culture. C, World Black Festival for Arts and Craft. D, World Black Festival for Artists and Craft.
C.
C, World Black Festival for Artists and Craft. Wrong answer. The answer is B, Second World Black Festival of Arts and Culture. Festac. King of Kings, your question, please.
Number 14.
14 is taken.
12.
12 is taken.
Number 10.
Question number 10, general knowledge. Dash state is known as food baskets of the nation. A, Nasarawa State. B, Benue State. C, Kogi State. D, Cross River State.
Benue State.
Benue State B, correct answer. JFK International, your question.
Question 10. Question 9.
Question 9. In most Nigerian communities, which of these is the traditional role of an elder? A, leader. B, guidance. C, protector. D, all of the above.
Guidance.
The answer is all of the above. Wrong answer. So due to time, we will just take 2 questions in this section and move to the next section. Thank you very much.
Okay. The next set of questions is on arts, craft, and culture. Which is the first school? Royal Rainbow International School, Lugbe. The questions are from number 1 to 20, sorry. From number 1 to 20. You can make your choice.
Question 17.
Question 17. Dash is a 3-dimensional artwork. A, painting. B, drawing. C, pottery. D, printing. Listen. Dash is a 3-dimensional artwork. A, painting. B, drawing. C, pottery. D, printing.
Poetry.
C, correct answer, pottery. Yeah. Please, you have to be audible. Be louder. Your question.
Question 13.
Question 13. Asoke cloth is woven in A, Eastern Nigeria. B, Western Nigeria. C, Northern Nigeria. D, Southern Nigeria.
Western Nigeria.
B, Western Nigeria. Correct answer. Prudential International School, Gwarimpa.
Number 15.
Number 15. A process of creating shapes, patterns, and design using paper is called A, paper craft. B, weaving craft. C, basketry. D, modeling.
A, paper craft.
A, paper craft. Correct answer. Your question, King of Kings. Lube.
Number 3.
Number 3. The Eyo Masquerade. The Eyo Masquerade Festival is performed by A, Kanuri people. B, the Igbos. C, the Yorubas.
Yorubas.
C, the Yorubas. Correct answer. JFK International Academy.
Question 5.
Question. Name 3 material/items used by Nigerian kings.
Traditional bead, the crown, and the traditional wear or attire.
Correct. Back to Royal Rainbow Academy International School.
Question 1.
Question 1. Which state in the northwest Nigeria stages the Arugungu Fishing Festival? A. Sokoto. B. Kebbi. C. Kano.
Kebbi.
Kebbi. Correct answer.
Question 10.
Junberry High School. Question 10. Timber is a type of A. Table. B. House. C. Wood. D. Mat.
C. Wood.
C. Wood. Correct answer. King of Kings. The mic.
Number 16.
Prudential, sorry. Prudential, you have not taken it. Yes.
Question 20.
Question 20. Lulu cloth is woven in Eastern Nigeria, Western Nigeria, Northern Nigeria, Southern Nigeria.
Please, can you repeat the question?
Lulu cloth is woven in Eastern Nigeria, Western Nigeria, Northern Nigeria, and Southern Nigeria.
Southern Nigeria.
Eh?
Southern Nigeria.
Northern Nigeria. Correct answer. You didn't say Northern Nigeria. No, wrong answer. It's Northern Nigeria. You said Southern Nigeria. Yes, your question, King of Kings. Please be audible. Be audible.
Number 16.
Number 16. Akwete cloth is in A. Southern Nigeria. B. Northern Nigeria. C. Western Nigeria. D. Eastern Nigeria.
D. Eastern Nigeria.
D. Eastern Nigeria. Correct answer.
Number 20.
Yes, J.
20.
Number 20 is taken.
19.
Number 19. An example of craft is tie and dye, basketry, weaving, all of the above.
Please repeat the option.
An example of craft is A. Tie and dye, B. Basketry, C. Weaving, D. All of the above.
All of the above.
Correct answer. That will be all. We will go to the next segment, which is food and cuisine.
Okay, food and cuisine. This time around, we'll start from our left. JFK International Academy. You have 16 questions to choose from.
Question 5.
Question 5. Pardon, I beg your pardon. Question 5 is not available.
Question 16.
Question 16. Cocoa is used in producing A. Milk, B. Chocolate drink, C. Zobo drinks, D. Kunu.
Chocolate drink.
Chocolate drinks, correct. King of Kings.
Number 10.
Number 10. Goat head is a delicacy in many parts of Nigeria. Its street name as peppered sauce is A. Tire, B. Isiu, C. Balangu, D. Nkwobi.
Isiu.
Isiu, correct answer. Prudential International School. Your question, please.
Number 7.
Number 7. Prudential, be a little more audible.
Number 7.
Number 7. Which among the following herbs is medicinally believed to be a blood cleanser? A. Plantain leaves. B. Scent leaves. C. Sorrel leaves or zobo leaves. And D. Dogonyaro leaves. Which is believed to be a blood cleanser?
Dogoyaro leaves.
Dogonyaro leaves. Wrong answer. The correct answer is sorrel leaves or zobo leaves. Juneberries, your question, please.
Question 8.
Question 8. Please be more audible.
Question 8.
Your question is this. Which of palm oil following is true about palm oil? A. Product of palm fruit. B. It has an intense bright red color. C. It is used as a treatment for vitamin A deficiencies. D. All of.
D.
Last answer. Wrong answer. All of the above is the correct answer.
Question 12.
Question 12 for Royal Rainbow International School. Or cowpea. A. Moi moi. B. Akara. C. Begiri soup. D. Banga soup.
Banga soup.
Correct answer. JFK International.
Question 10.
Question 10 is taken.
11.
11 is not available.
2.
Question 2. Food and cuisine. Guava fruit is believed to be rich in which of the following vitamins? A. Vitamins A and C. B. Vitamins D and K. C. Vitamins B1 and B2. D. None of the above.
A.
A. Vitamins A and C. Correct answer. King of Kings.
Number 14.
Number 14. One of these is not a Nigerian traditional food. A. Meat pie with juice. B. Jollof rice with moi moi. C. Pounded yam with vegetable soup. D. Starch and banga soup.
Meat pie and juice.
Correct answer. Yeah. Prudential, please.
Number 6. Number 6.
Number 6. A popular street food in Nigeria and traditionally made of beef is masa. B. Suya. C. Shawarma. D. Samosa.
Please can you repeat the question?
A popular street food in Nigeria traditionally made of beef is A. Masa. B. Suya. C. Shawarma. D. Samosa.
Shawarma.
Shawarma, wrong answer. The answer is suya. Juneberries.
Number 7.
Number 7 is taken.
Number 4.
Number 4. Dessert is a dish taken dash. A. Before a meal. B. Before a drug. C. After a meal. And D. After a drug.
A. Before a meal.
A. Before a meal. Wrong answer. Dessert is taken after a meal.
Question 9.
Question 9 for Royal Rainbow International School. Locust beans is an ancient condiment used in most parts of Nigeria. Which of these is not among the traditional names of locust beans? A. Iru. Iru. B. Okpehe. Okpehe. C. Dawa Dawa. D. Ugu.
D. Ugu.
D. B, Ugu, correct answer. This brings us to the end of food and cuisine section. We'll now move to the demonstration questions. This section is 60 seconds per answer.
We have from question 1 to 8. And because we have 5 schools, we'll be taking only one demonstration question. When you choose a question, you come out and demonstrate how it is done. Is that clear? JFK International School.
Question 5.
Question 5. Demonstrate any moonlight game / dance peculiar to your people. Any moonlight game peculiar to your people. Either moonlight game or dance. What is the name of what you have just done?
It's Yoruba dance.
What is the name of the dance? No. Wrong. The next school, King of Kings Academy, Lugbe. For one, you do not even know the name of the dance that you did.
Number 2.
2. The Gbagis are the original inhabitants of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Demonstrate how a Gbagi woman will carry a pot of water or a log of firewood from point A to point B. Correct answer. Yes. International Gwarimpa.
Question 7.
7. Demonstrate the various ways a baby could be carried. The various ways. Correct answer. Jumberries High School, Suleja.
Number 1.
Number 1. Demonstrate to us the traditional announcement from
Instagram at NTA Network, Twitter at NTA News Now, YouTube at NTA News Online, or visit www.nta.ng. For live streaming, visit www.nta.ng/live. Now, you can stay updated on the go, be it on your TV, iPhone, laptop, or iPad, or download the NTA mobile application from your Play Store or App Store. NTA, you can beat the rich.
Dub, dub, da, dub, da, dub, da, dub, dub. Yes, One day as I did dab they go. Now I see my neighbor on top electric pole. Don't be how my hold so.
Before. So?
Climb every day. Come on electric bill. You not gree pay.
Waiting concern you for there. I beg you. Come over here.
Okay, oh. I don't talk my own. As I dab reach house. Yay! Fire! Fire! My brand new flat screen.
Hold up.
Waiting concern you for there. I beg you. Come over here.
Government property, now my property. If you don't come down now, I go report.
Don't be only report. Now report card.
Dab, 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 dab. Yes.
The date palm resembles the coconut and oil palm trees that grow in the forest regions of Nigeria in their structure and leaves. The date palm only grows in arid and semi-arid regions and produces a different kind of fruit. The date palm tree does very well in Dutse, the Jigawa state capital, and its environs. It is an observed fact that traditional varieties of the date palm take years to mature from infancy when they begin to bear fruits. Popularly known as Dabino in Hausa land, fruits of the date palm come in various colors and sizes. The flesh of the fruit is usually eaten raw when ripe or left to dry out in the sun as a form of preservation. This fruit, when dissected, has a long, hard, oily seed that runs through its length. Date palm fruits are very sweet and are eaten as snacks in the arid and semi-arid parts of Nigeria. Dates have a religious function among Muslims, particularly during the fasting month of Ramadan. This fruit is preferred over any other thing while breaking the fast and is usually eaten in odd numbers in compliance with the tradition of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. These days, the date palm fruit is assuming a social function among the houses during wedding fatihas and naming ceremonies, where it is supplanting the kola nut. Perhaps that may explain why you see heaps of the fruit on sale on the streets and in marketplaces in major towns and villages in the northern part of this country.
Hate speech is not a joke. It incites genocide and crimes against humanity. Most of Africa's civil wars are caused by hate speech from one tribe against another. We don't want it here. The Nigerian government stands firm against hate speech.
Under no conditions whatsoever should we tolerate or excuse or justify hate speech or hateful conduct of any kind, especially where such is illegal.
There's no doubt that the resurgent push for separatism, as well as the rising cases of ethnic and religious disharmony, are all traceable to the growing phenomenon of hate speech.
One nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
Nigeria, one nation, one people.
This is a public service announcement brought to you by NTA.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
I am not presenting a fashion show here, but I simply would like to say that we must accept to live the African way. It's been the only way to live in freedom and in dignity.
Je vous remercie, Monsieur le Président. La patrie ou la mort, nous vaincrons.
Visionary, selflessness, love for our people and fatherland. These attributes of a true leader are difficult to find at this time. Africa and indeed Nigeria have been at thresholds of history. The quality of leadership at these times has often determined the narratives of such historical moments. The big question, therefore, has always been, who is a true leader?
A proper leader should be a Nigerian that is truly Nigerian. A Nigerian that will not only lead Nigeria, somebody who can also lead Africa. Because Nigeria and the Community of Nations is not an ordinary country. Most of the African countries look towards Nigeria for leadership.
The noble efforts of patriots in pre-independent Nigeria have been well documented. They represented the finest of Nigeria's history and reference point for character development.
We must ensure that in an independent Nigeria, individual citizens throughout the land enjoy liberty, human dignity, and equality under the law. There must be one Nigeria with one constitution and one law for all. Let us therefore, Mr. Chairman, sir, close our ears to the counsel of despair, which says that we cannot here at this conference agree on a constitution.
Nigerians always see their leader as just Nigerian leader. They don't know how we are seen outside. And if we are able to get the right person who understands the situation, who understands Nigerians, who is not greedy, somebody who is ready to sacrifice. Because for a country that have so much resources like Nigeria, Nigeria is not a poor country, but we have so many poor people.
Prime Minister Balewa is making an official visit to America at the invitation of the President of the United States, John F. Kennedy.
And we respect the people of the United States for their love of freedom. The spirit of freedom which was kindled in the hearts of the founders of your great nation and has impelled you to great feats in moments of national emergency, as well as in your daily activities. That same spirit has shown itself in Africa, and we are determined that the flame of freedom once alight shall not go out again in our continent.
Nigeria's reputation around the world has largely been determined by the quality of its leadership and the character of its citizens.
Leadership is about sacrifices, and leadership is about taking responsibilities. And we have a lot that we need a leader to take on. So we need that leader that will have that capacity to exhibit these qualities.
For 25 years of my life, I fought for the freedom of Nigeria. Nigeria will attain independence on October 1, 1960. So it makes no difference to me whether it's Sardauna or Balewa or Chief Awolowo or myself will become the first Prime Minister. So long as Nigeria is free, I'll be satisfied.
The utmost love for country and its people, the understanding that country comes first before any other interest, are what stand a true leader out from the pack.
A leader you can trust, a leader that will be able to provide all those dividends that Nigerians are looking forward to.
In the words of Joseph Gilbert Holland, a time like these demands strong minds, great hearts, true faith, and ready hands. Men whom the lust of office does not kill. Men whom the spoils of office cannot buy. Men who possesses opinions and a will. Men who have honor. Men who will not lie. Men who can stand before a demagogue and damn his treacherous flatteries without winking.